Is it selfish to want to matter? It's an interesting question, isn't it? Now, I first heard this question while watching a YouTube video from a YouTuber known as Nathan Zed, where he talked about how all humans seem to have this desire to feel important. Now, I'm glad that I watched this video. Never mind the fact that I watched it at 1:30 in the morning when I had English homework to do. That question of wanting to matter is a question that I wrestled with for a while before finally coming to the conclusion that the desire to matter is not a selfish one. It made me think about myself, my place in the world, and it's something that I believe that we as a class should endeavor to think about as well. This is something that has become very apparent to me during the latter half of my senior year. The innate desire to matter and how it affects all of us. For our past 4 years here at Hammond, we have been taught that this is the school where people are important. It may sound like some lame motto meant to make parents feel more comfortable about their kids going here, but looking back, I now see that it's more true than ever. We all have dreams, passions, and aspirations that we want to achieve in life. And even if we don't notice it, the staff, curriculum, and even ourselves have been instrumental in helping us find our way. In our entire high school experience, people always remind us of how important we are to them. If no one has ever told you that, then I'm telling you right now that you are all very important to me. You've all found your unique identities and talents here, which will be critical to use in the next stage of your lives. It wasn't until I came to this school that I truly found myself. I not only discovered my own passion for musical theater and acting, but I also discovered more about who I am and what I want out of life. And I know that you guys can too. Just look at yourself, just look around. You actually made it here. That alone is something to be immensely proud of. Graduating from high school is something that mattered to all of us deeply, and there's nothing selfish about that. Now we go out into this mystery game that we call life, where you may be tempted into thinking that you don't really matter and that your actions are inconsequential in the grand scheme of things. Well, I'm here to tell you that that is not true. We are all young adults at this point. Now more than ever, we have to be aware of the fact that our words, our actions, and our mentalities towards life will affect others, whether we like it or not. This is especially important to consider as we enter the world as it currently is. It's very easy to decide to become nonchalant about the issues that currently plague our society, to simply not form an opinion about anything so as to avoid conflicts. But as the popular saying goes, if you stand for nothing, you'll fall for anything. It's more important now than ever to contribute our voices and opinions to the global conversation, since one day we will be the ones in charge of this world, leading the way in how we treat our families and setting the new example for our next generation. It's our job to leave the world a better place for our posterity. So back to the original question. Is it selfish to want to matter? No, it's not selfish. As humans, we all have this innate desire to want to matter to someone or to the world as a whole on some level. Now is our chance to do just that. We're about to go into what most people call the real world, but the truth is that we've been in the real world this whole time, but it's time that we became aware of it. I'm not going to waste time talking about all the challenges that we'll face out there, because there will be plenty. But what I want to tell you is that you have what it takes to handle them. As the recently famous composer/lyricist Lin-Manuel Miranda said, "History has its eyes on you. So get out there and show the world what a golden bear is made of." Thank you.